to you all to the Commerce Positivity lecture. In today's lecture, we will be totally focusing on the benefits or needs of planning and also the type of a planning. So let's start the topic without delay. So the benefit or needs of planning. So let us know about the benefit or needs of planning totally in detail. As we all know that planning is preparing a sequence of action to achieve some specific goal, it is the primary functions of management. It is very closely related with the goal and objective of the organization. So planning totally emphasizes on achieving the goal of the organization. So here emphasize on objective. Planning defines goal and objective totally clearly. It specifies what, when, how, why, where, and by whom the operation should be carried out so that organizational objective can be easily achieved. It makes effective coordinations between physical and human resources and channelize them toward the achievement of the right goal of the business. Similarly, another important functions, benefits or needs of planning is that primary function. Yes, of course, planning is the foundations of management. It shows the functions which are to be carried on by the management. Clear defined objective and the well-developed strategy set all other management functions. Without planning, there would be nothing to organize and not even to control anything in an organization. Similarly, another benefits of planning here we have is that reduce uncertainties. Yes, of course, planning is essential to overcome the future's uncertainties. It enables the organizations to face these uncertainties with minimum wastage of resources. Planning is concerned with forecasting the futures. It helps to reduce future uncertainties to some extent. Basis of control is another benefit or needs of planning. Yes, planning is basis of control. It helps to set standard as in which actual performance can be compared. In the absence of planning, there would be no even standard to compare the actual performance and controlling becomes impossible. Hence, planning facilitates for effective control in an organization. Similarly, increased effectiveness is another important benefit of planning. Planning enables managers to select the best course of actions out of many available alternatives for the successful operations of the organizations. It is necessary to eliminate all kinds of wastage and minimize cost. Planning is a major weapon to eliminate wastage and increase productivity. Ultimately, it increases organizational effectiveness. Similarly, another needs of planning here we have is innovations and creativity. Planning is a thinking or intellectual process. It enables the manager to develop new technique of doing things. The rational process of planning helps to develop the innovative idea and creativity for the best operations of the organizations. Helps in avoiding the business failure is another important needs of planning. Planning helps for the best utilizations of resources by reducing the wastage. It also involves the selections of most appropriate alternative and the best objective. Hence, there is always greater possibility of avoiding business failures through sound planning. Similarly, the last benefit of planning here we have is improved motivation. Employers can be motivated for better performance through sound planning. It helps to encourage and inspire the employers to do the assigned tasks by using their joy and enthusiasm. Therefore, planning is the basis of effective motivations. Now, let's study about the type of a planning totally in detail. What are the major type of a planning? Well, planning is a process and is outcome of such process. A plan is formulated to achieve certain objective. It is committed to perform activity connected with the attainment of certain goal. Mainly there are three types of a plan: on the basis of time, on the basis of managerial label, and on the basis of use. On the basis of time, there are three types of a plan. They are long-term plan, intermediate plan, and the short-term plan. Similarly, on the basis of managerial level, there are top level plan, middle level plan, and the lower level plan. Similarly, on the basis of use, there are two types of a plan. They are standing plan and the single plan. Now let's study about one by one totally in detail. So, on the basis of time, long-term plan. So what is this long-term plan? Well, long-term plan is also called strategy planning. It is a long-term process that a business owner uses to reach their business mission and visions. Okay, it determines the path for the business owner to reach their goal. Intermediate plan. Intermediate planning generally covers 6 months to 2 years. It outlines how strategy plan will be achieved. It mainly supports the long-term plan in an organization. Similarly, the last one we have here is short-term plan. Short-term plan. Short-term plan involves plan for a week or at most a year. It allocates resources for day-to-day business activity and the management within the strategy plan. Short-term plan outline objectives necessary to meet intermediate and strategy planning process. Similarly, another plan we have here is on the basis of managerial level. We have three types of a plan, that is top level plan, middle level plan, and the lower level plan. So, top level plan which are formulated by chief executive like CEO, general manager, director. It's known as top level plan. Under this plan, the objective, budget, policies, etc. for the whole organizations are made. These plans are almost long time. Similarly, another plan here we have is middle level plan. Management hierarchy at the middle level include departmental head and manager like finance department, sales department, personnel department. This plan formulated by departmental manager are called middle level plan. Similarly, the last one here we have is lower level plan. These plans are prepared by the foreman or the supervisor. They take existence of the actual workplace and the problem concerned with it. They are formulated for the short period of a time and so-called short-term plan. Similarly, the last plan here we have is on the basis of use, that is standing plan and the single plan. So, single plan. These plans are connected with some special problem. This plan in the moment of a problem to be solved. They are not used once after their use. They are further recreated whenever required or needed. Similarly, standing plan. These plans are formulated once and they can be repeatedly used. Means once they are prepared, they can be used again and again. This plan continuously guides the manager. That is why it is called standing plan is a standing guide to solve the problem in an organization. This plan includes missions, policies, objective, rule and strategy. Yeah, that's it. I just hope you all understand the needs, benefits and the type of a planning. Thank you very much.